All right, y'all, today we're going to show you how to log into a Zoom meeting. So I'm actually logged in as myself. And when I'm logged in as myself, I have access to not only all of my classes, Schoology items. Sorry, you can hear Archie doing his little scratchy stuff in the background. But I also have access to Mrs. Goodman's as well. So I'm going to log into a meeting that Mrs. Goodman is hosting. Now, if you're going to a Zoom meeting, you want to click on your homeroom page. For a Mrs. Schumann friend, that's the picture of my face. For a Mrs. Goodman friend, that's the picture of her face. Since Mrs. Goodman is hosting the meeting, I'm going to go to her homeroom. When she goes into her homeroom, just like you did when you were going to a team meeting, we're going to click on the folder called Class Meetings. And we have it broken up by days of the week. Now, the meeting that you guys are going to attend will be on Friday. So I'm going to click on Friday. Now, within each day of the week, you're going to have access to two meetings, your sunrise and your sunset. The sunrise opens the day and starts at 8:30. The sunset closes the day and starts at 1:30. When we practice together on Friday, we're going to practice a sunset meeting. So I'm going to click on 1:30 sunset meeting. It's going to ask me to enter the meeting. I see 1:30 sunset meeting right here. It's listed for me. And so I'm going to click on join. It's asking, do you want to open Zoom? I say, okay. Then it's saying, what kind of video camera do you want to use? I'm going to use the video camera on my computer. I'm going to join with a video because we want to see your faces. Now, when the host has not opened their meeting yet, oh, well, hello. You saw briefly that it put me into a waiting room. That means that her meeting hadn't started yet. And when Mrs. Goodman is ready to start her meeting, it'll open up to her beautiful face. Ooh, baby, so beautiful. Okay, there are a few features on here that you're going to need to know about. You can see yourself in this top little corner. Remember, if you are not given permission to speak in that moment, we will mute you. We have the power and we'll do it. You can also mute yourself by clicking on your microphone button like so. When you see the red slash, that means that you are muted. You can unmute by clicking on it again. You can also control your video camera in the same way. Click on it to disappear. Where'd it go? Click on it to reappear. If it's showing a camera that it doesn't recognize, if it's saying we don't know where your video is coming from, go down to where this camera is below and you'll see an arrow pointing up. Other part of your screen, Mrs. Goodman, point the other way. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to click up and I want to make sure that it's checkmarked integrated webcam. When that's checkmarked, that means I am good to go. Do you see a button that says participants? If I click on participants, it's going to show me who's in this call. Miss Goodman and me. Now, say Mrs. Goodman were to ask me a yes or no question. Oh, she's going to type it to me. Okay. Here's another feature. You have a chat just like in Teams. It'll glow red when you have something new. Do you like puppies? Well, I'm on mute, and Mrs. Goodman controls my mute button, so I can't just shout, yes, I love puppies. I have to choose one of these options. I can either say yes by putting a green check mark. I can say no, boo puppies. Or I have some other symbols, but they don't really have to do with the question that we're asking. So I'm going to click yes. And do you see how a green check mark pops up next to my name? That means I've answered her question. Or say Mrs. Goodman's in the middle of teaching and I need to know something, I can raise my hand. And now Mrs. Goodman knows that I have my hand raised and she's ready for me to speak. Maybe Miss Goodman is going way too fast for me. She's going like, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll say, go slower for me. And then she'll move slower for me. So you have some toggle buttons to let us know what you're thinking without actually having your microphone on, which is very cool. When you are done with your Zoom meeting, it's as simple as hitting the X in the corner. Bye, Mrs. Goodman.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day. Leave meeting. And that's it. That's Zoom.